Okay, license. Accelerate away from the starting point. This corner. Watch out as the straightaway is longer than the previous test and speed. Pretty good corner, huh? You're not so good that time. Okay, hold on. Oops. What the heck I did there? That was not what I was trying to do at all. Okay. Try again. Okay, don't try and cut the corner either. Well, too slow though. Oh, no, okay, it was 34 that it was supposed to. Was into that. Just hang up, you hang up the call. Do you not want to be on the stream anymore? I didn't realize you'd left the call. Into a mic. My name is on it. Okay. Rice session. Just the same thing again. Different track. Up to peanut pomegranates. Number 1, the peanut pomegranate reading. Guess I'll torture you, David. Number 1, the peanut pomegranate. I didn't fail the corner, but I did fail the race. Here we go. In my Toyota. Let's try again. Huh? My Toyota. Not sure this is a Toyota though, the logo is too small on the back there. Then. Oh, Jesus. Tell exactly. I am not familiar with this model of car, so... The way the rear headlights look, I think... Toyota thing? I used to know these things. Aww. I should be better at this. I've been like playing this game for a while now and I've done better at corners than this. The rumble in this game holds up really, really well. The rumble like really good. What time am I trying to get? 26 seconds. Okay, so it's really close. The rumble is just kind of unbelievably realistic. PlayStation game. Oh, that was really clean. That went on to get me there. Yes, it did. Good chat for you now. Okay. It's cool. Ta-da! Try session 30. 3. Okay, this one is a Mazda. Yeah, okay. I was right. See the three rear lights thing is a Mazda thing. I should have trusted myself about that. PlayStation graphics being so wiggly is always so charming. Watching the billboards in the background wiggle around, so very charming. That was a little bit over. I knew I could have done that a bit more cleanly. Chat, how do you all feel about the wiggliness of PlayStation graphics? Oh, that was I tried to go a little bit too far out wide. What's interesting about the Nintendo 64 is because it doesn't have to smear its textures. It can have textures rendered just as they're plain pixel. But the texture filtering is just on by default, and most people do not turn it off. Which is very interesting, I think. I can feel the car starting to come out from under me a little bit there. That was a bad turn. Dang it. I am not trying to go that far over, it just steers a little bit more than got garbage playing again. Oh. It was a valiant worthy attempt. Hello. Oh, you gotta be... Come on. You know something I didn't realize today is how cheap wood actually is. At Home Depot, yes. And I just saw like they're like small pieces of wood. And they were like $2 each. And when I say small, I still mean like it's not like a massive like tree-sized piece of wood. build something out. Like $2. Dang, we could have built like our garden box out of wood after all. I just didn't try to go for that because I thought it was going to be expensive, but would it cost like all like $15 to build a garden box out of wood if I'd wanted. Like nails and wood glue and stuff aren't very... Just kind of DIY'd it with just stuff that was like just hanging around in the yard anyway. It was cheaper to build it out of stuff that was hard, but it wouldn't have been very expensive to build it out of wood. There you go. I am not taking the corner as good as I could. I understand the concepts behind how to take that corner, but I am not putting it into execution very well, am I? Yeah, I don't have to brake on that corner. That was too tight, huh? I don't know if I'm ever gonna make it past this one. Best. Yeah, it is kind of funny, the PlayStation didn't have the hardware texture filtering. So that's why you never see it on there. And the Nintendo 64 did have filtering and had it by default. Like, they went all in on texture filtering over there. I think... Well, UI is basically never texture filter on... although that's just because people tended to just make two-dimensional graphics that would just go on the screen at the resolution of the screen. So the filtering wouldn't really do anything. But that was almost good. A little bit sharper turn there. Eventually I'll get it. I know the concept of what I'm doing, I just need to be able to do it. Oh, I should have committed harder there. That was almost perfect. I was like, uh-oh, I'm like careening out. No, it was perfect. I should... I gotta have some confidence. Two. Gotta let me play this game how I want to, Gran Turismo. If you let me go through the sand a little bit, I'd have like a perfect trajectory for that corner. If this is a real race, I would have that would have been perfect. I would have taken the lead. You gonna cut that outside? You gonna cut that outside? Get all the wood shavings in. Commit it harder. I kept trying to be like, uh-oh, maybe it's... I did not need to... How did I fail that? I've never failed that corner. How did I manage that? I'm somehow the only person streaming 11,000 followers. Huh? Well, the only one streaming the original Gran Turismo. Get our entries in the series, but... Made it around the corner, but I'm... banning their tourism. That's terrible, you can't say it like that. You cannot say that. Excellent. Gas a little bit there. How did I end up... Dang it! Don't smile at me like that. Don't give me that leg. I'll go hee-hee yourself. I slowed down too much. It really wants you to go fast around the corner. Oh yeah, I noticed that where it will swerve to the left on braking. I didn't know. Like they've just made the car bad for me. So that means I should approach the corner from the right. So that when the car naturally goes to the left a bit. It's in my favor. Okay, no, I totally forgot. I had it in mind, I'm gonna do this, and then I forgot where I was. That was on me. I'm like, okay, approach the corner from the right, so that when it swerves to the left, it's beneficial. And then I get there and I totally forget where I am. After this straightaway. After this straightaway, we go into the corner. So I want to stay on the right as much as I can here. That was not... I don't know what any of that was. The car does get very unstable when it brakes, though. The game was not kidding. You get going so fast on the straightaway, and you have to because you don't have that much time. You only have 44 seconds to work with here, so you've gotta book it down this straightaway. Steer more, steer more. Yes! Oh, it's still too slow. 4 seconds is too long to get down here. So, like I'm 1 second off. I need to be 1 second faster. It's crazy. I want to be able to accelerate significantly out of the corner. Like I want to be going really fast coming out of the corner. But it's not happening because the corner is so sharp. Slow down so terribly much. Yeah, get all the way down to like 50 miles per hour, and that's just not going to work. I feel like this car is not on my side. I'm probably gonna play this for about another 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes. Because we want to go on a walk today. And in about 40 minutes will be perfect time for... Dang it, I wish this thing would steer harder. I'm like turning that thing as hard as I can and it's not going. Like why can't it take that corner more like these first two? Because it's so smooth and I don't even have to brake on these corners. Come on! Oh, no, I got all the way down to 47 miles per hour. Oh, that was about as good as my best attempts. I'm really not like getting much better at those, so something's gotta change. Something is gonna need to change here. Okay. You're really hard. Come on, hard. Here we go. Oh, that was faster, but not faster enough. That was my best run yet, and it still wasn't what it's looking for. Need to be about a second better. I mean, look at how clean that corner is. Why can't this last corner be so clean? It's the same every time. I need something about my technique needs to change, but I'm not sure what. Okay. Here we go. Once again, one of my best ones, but I'm still like over a second too slow. The second is hard to make up in a game like this. Second is hard to make up when you're racing. Look at that. Say, as it was still... Hey, I'm under 45 now. I am learning. That's just what you like to see, is I'm learning. At least the music in this game is great. Gets me demonetized, but it's neither here nor there. Oh, that was slightly slower than last time. I'm on the right track though. I've definitely improved. Maybe I'll win while listening to garbage. Garbage is what'll get me there. Ooh, so close. That was almost something. I got this. Everybody in chat, you have to believe in me, okay? Everybody lend me your strength. There we go, how about that? Nope, that was slow. Back up to 45 seconds. Never mind. I was like, ooh. I always think I'm doing so good, and then the game's like, no, no. You stink, actually. You suck at the game. Like, please, I don't want to stink at it. Please, just let me have those. Been so good, you gotta be nice to me. I'm just a little guy and it's my birthday. It's not my birthday. Actually. Don't tell that to the game. The game needs to think it's my birthday and it has to be nice to me. Dang it. Yeah, you gotta be believing me. Always be leafing me. Hey, you. Wanna go for a walk in about a half hour? Okay. We can pick up some snacks for our trip. Oh, bad. Way too fast. I mean, I have to go fast in some capacity on that corner if I want to get under 44 seconds. Just a matter of figuring out the speed where the car is going to behave for me. Oh, I should have trusted the... Should have trusted it a little bit more there. I was like, uh-oh, I'm about to spin out, but I overcorrected. I should have just tapped it. Shouldn't have for the hard overcorrect. Or for the hard correct, rather. That turned into an overcorrect. Should have been a little nudge, not a big big jerk, you know. It's best not to do big jerking motions driving a car. General. Especially when you're driving a race car. Nope, nope. Dang it. Trying to go in with considerable speed. Because this car doesn't have the greatest get up and go. No beef jerking. Went down to 59. So close. Did you see that? Look at that. I'm getting so close. All of this and I'm only gonna get a bronze trophy anyway. Like, the game wants me to be way faster than this. Potentially. Like, there's gonna be, like, you could just, like, absolutely perfectly finesse that corner somehow, I'm sure. Car is just very swervy, it loves to swerve. That's also part of the problem. You're gonna do your little steering adjustments and then turn into big steering adjustments. Oh yeah, here's the song that sounds like Ridge Racer. This is Ridge Racer music, if I ever heard any. Ooh, close. Because, you know, you want to try and get inside on the corner, and I'm not. My car just keeps swinging outside. Now this song sounds like Trackmania Sunrise. Sounds like a song they'd have in Trackmania. Oops. I haven't done that in a while. When I'm doing something like this, I always end up finding every single possible way to make a mistake. Like, I find every single mistake I can possibly make, and I end up making it. Given enough tries, every mistake will eventually occur. But I succumbed to the leftward swerve when you brake again. Dang it. Why'd they give me a car that swerves left when you brake? Couldn't you have given me a nicer car? Why'd you have to give me a car with a problem? Guess that's part of the challenge, huh? It's funny how the roof of the car keeps morphing a little bit. Sometimes it pokes up, sometimes it's perfectly flat. So slow. So Zeta slow! There's a little World Ends With You reference. For anybody here knows that game, but there you go. World Ends With You is one of my very, very favorite games of all time. I played it at the right time in my life, I think, where this story would really have a good impact on me. I was a maladjusted teenager. Being a maladjusted teenager is a good time to play World Ends With You. Look at that! I was so close. That was almost perfect. I got this, come on. I didn't expect these challenges to get so hard so fast. I mean, it is a sim racer, so, and it's kind of a hardcore one. Despite being like the very first one, it is already like very hardcore sim racer, so... I mean, sim racers usually, people usually define sim racers as being the really hardcore racing games, so makes sense if this was like the oops. Makes sense if this was like the first hardcore racing game as a result of that. Getting good at this will improve my skills at like every other racing game I play though, so I think it's worth my time. If you flutter the brake, it mitigates the swerviness. Never mind. That was slower than last time, still. Here we go. Looking at the time. Yes! Okay, the one time I don't look at the time is the time I do it. Yes! Oh. I pulled it off. Alright. Are we still practical cornering? Please tell me we're not practical cornering anymore. I want to do something else. Handling multiple corners. Okay. Complex series of multiple corners. Okay, this car doesn't do any crazy swerving or anything. This is a normal car. And I've driven this track before, I think. Actually, this one is kind of new to me. I don't know. It has been like a while since I last played this game, so we'll see. Okay, what was my... I think it was 39 seconds. Yeah, I was 1 second off. I'm already only 1 second off, so I think I can do this. And this car handles like a dream. Oh, you want in? For the last 20 minutes. Okay.
Oh,
Hi,
what's
Bess.
up?
They
Hi.
gave me a car that actually handles well this time, so I think I'm going to manage this challenge a lot faster than the previous one.
Nice, good job.
Good job.
I'm being given the car.
Oh, well that... That's just how the game is. I didn't do anything.
Elena, take it. Take it.
Take it.
Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Oh, I've slipped into a Simpsons reference and Harmony isn't even here to hear it. Isn't that tragic?
How do I keep my fringe in such immaculate shape? Basically, all I do is I just trim it periodically. That's it. Like, I don't wait for it to get too particularly long because then it can be kind of hard to get it all at once, but I just wait for bits of it to start getting below where I want them and I just go like that.
Well, I mean, that's not exactly true, is it?
Huh?
I mean, what about the organic otter oil?
What? I guess I
The
also
organic otter oil?
I brush it out and I use hairspray on it. I just like how it looks, so tend to keep them like that all the time.
I need a haircut. I haven't had a haircut in 9 years. And that's apparently really bad.
I say.
Yeah. It's just because the hairdresser I used to go to closed during COVID, and I just
Dang it. I'm
felt
really
bad trying to
close.
find a new
I'm really
one.
close. I'm still a little bit over a second off. I've been growing my hair out for about like 5 years, but I have had it like trimmed and shaped a bit. And of course I always do my bangs, so. I just decided I wanted really long hair, so I'm just growing it out as long as I can. There you go. Oh. No, I could tell I messed up some of those corners. Yeah, there you go. A little tiny bit of braking. Makes that one better. There's kind of a windy trail that I ride my bike on.
Yeah.
I'm doing about the same every time. And I do the exact thing it's usually pretty empty, so I do the exact thing I'm doing here, where if you have like an S bend, you just go straight through it instead of following the corners. I always amuse myself doing that kind of thing. I gotta try to efficiently go through the corners on my bike. I think I do a better job of it on my bike than I'm doing here with this car. That's the funny thing about me is that love cars and playing racing games, but in real life I don't actually know how to drive. And in real life I like biking to places more than I like going by car. Biking is my passion in real life. I don't know if there's ever been like a really good like bike racing game made. I know there's been a couple of motorcycle games that I like quite a bit, but when it comes to cycling, the only things that come to mind are like 2D side-scrolling ones, like Happy Wheel style things, or Wii Sports Resort. That was bicycle racing. But it's kind of weird because you do the pedaling motion with your hands, you know? Also, I'm really disappointed that's not one of the sports that's coming back to Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. They're not bringing back the sword fighting either, which is the other, like, best sport in that game.
Hey, what's the other best sport in that game?
Sword fighting?
Yeah, that actually was the fucking best one, wasn't it?
I really
By
liked,
like a wide fucking margin.
I really like cycling and sword fighting, and neither of those are coming back. What is even the point? You know?
Yeah.
What? What's going on?
Yeah.
There's one running outside. Huh? I see, there's a lot of dust in the distance still, I can see. We might be getting a dust storm. If we do, that's gonna put a damper on our walk, because I don't think you want to go for a walk in a dust storm, huh? You still there, Beth?
No.
Oh, okay. Did you hear what I said?
No.
I said there might be a dust storm on the way.
Oh.
It smells
okay.
like dust out there. You had the door open. It smells like dirt. Uh-huh.
This way now. And all there's a map. It's all coming.
Oh boy, that might put it. If it's a dust storm, I don't want to walk in it. Or if it's lightning. Or if it's lightning.
Getting like
Yeah, I don't want to walk in a thunderstorm or a dust storm. So if it's either of those or both of those, then we have to wait on the walk. Hope the little plants will be okay. We might want to like cover them up somewhat. Oh, that was really close. Look at that. 39.44. We're finally getting some of the monsoon season that Arizona's supposed to have every year. Last year we didn't get much of the monsoons. But it's good for all the plants and everything. Get a good amount of rain during monsoon season. I feel kind of bad because we have... Biss, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, I'm listening.
So I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad because we've got these brand new little plants that we planted. And they're going through a little bit of transplant shock. And now they're gonna have to go through a thunderstorm. I feel so bad for them. They should be okay, because, you know, plants are meant to be in the rain. The plants are being really brave right now. Oh, that was a really bad one. Almost only up to 41 seconds. Me and my hubris thinking that this stage would be easier for me. Well, also now I'm kind of distracted because there's crazy weather going on.
Oh no.
By the time I'm done streaming, the weather's gonna be really crazy. Alright, now we gun it. I feel like I did the corners pretty good that time. Nope. How did I get all the way down to 39.4 and now I'm back up above 40 again? Okay. Seven, 38, 39, but nope, still over 40. I keep thinking of like, I'm doing great on these corners, but I'm like actually doing worse than I was earlier. So something in my technique has degraded, actually. We should have gone for our walk yesterday after all.
I'm sorry that's worked out the way it has.
I am not gonna walk in a thunderstorm. We've accidentally done that in the past before, and it's so scary because everything's so flat, and you don't want to stick out during a thunderstorm. You know.
Hmm.
I'm gonna blame the weather distraction for why I still haven't beaten this one.
It's very convincing, babe.
That MJ barking out there? Doesn't like the storm? He's barking at Kiki. Oh, that was really clean. Did you see that?
Hmm.
That corner was really clean. Is it good enough? Nope. 39.5. Not my best, but not my worst. I gotta do better. When I first came to visit down here, we had like this crazy dust storm, and I've been really wanting to see another dust storm ever since, so I really hope that maybe at least we'll have one of those tonight. And it also happened while I was streaming, funny enough, so maybe that's the trick, is I have to be streaming and then we get a dust storm. So my goal is to avoid unnecessary slowdowns and to have a high average top speed. That's what I'm going for. Oh, good. I noticed, so you really want to try not to skid on the corners. That's the thing that I think is really holding me back. I keep skidding around the corner. Not really a car meant for drifting or anything, you know? If you skid, that's not very good. A little bit of skidding is okay and kind of inevitable, but you don't want to skid around the whole corner like that. What? How did I hit pause? I'm just pause buffering. It was my secret technique. That was just some intentional pause buffering. What do you think of this game, Beth? I don't know how familiar you are with it, but like, I mean, just like from what you've seen me play of it. You still there, Beth? Beth? I think they're gone. Oh well. So that was really fast. It was me who went? Huh? Oh, Discord is frozen. When did that happen? No, but I wanted to ask you what you think of this game. Like, I don't know how familiar you are with it otherwise, but like from watching me play it. That corner is the hard one. Alright, let's lock in. I got like 1 minute left for how long I was planning to stream. Yeah, I think this is like really the first ever like hardcore racing game. I was discussing that earlier. And I think the skills that I'm learning from playing this game will translate well to other racing games. Even if they're more arcadey. Nope. Already. That was a bad one, actually. I thought I was doing good, but no. Alright, last attempt for tonight. I'll come back to the game fresh in a couple weeks after my vacation. The car doesn't like turn as hard as I'm expecting a race car to do. Okay, one more attempt, one more. That's the thing that's getting me. Is because, you know, you expect, okay, swing out wide. And then turn into the corner, but the car doesn't turn that hard, so you kind of just want to stay on the inside. Yeah, look at that. You kind of just always want to aim for the inside of a corner with this car. That you have room to swing out. See? Ah. I'm gonna give it one more with that in mind. But this is the last one. It was a good realization to make, but I made it like so late that I'm like already about to stop playing. Look at that. So clean, I didn't even have to brake. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I screwed up the approach. Here I am talking big about staying on the inside of corners with this car, and then big McOofies from McSpoofies. Well, I kinda crunged on the side there. Doing okay, doing okay. Doing okay. Nope, that was a bad okay, that, well... well, never mind. That was actually a really bad run. Here I was thinking I would do better at this one, but, nope. Ta-da! Well, I will come back to this fresh after a couple weeks. But that will do it for streaming for a while. It was fun. I mean, we finished Sonic Rivals. I showed off a fun little driving game. And we played more Gran Turismo, so... these challenges are pretty hard, but I need to do them to progress more in the game. So... hopefully, when I come back, we'll finally get through them. Like, this is a good game for me to play, because, it's kicking my ass. In a good way. It's probably good for me to go through a racing game like this. So yeah, thanks everybody. I will, thanks for being around, and I will see you after my trip in a couple weeks. I have a video coming out, planned to come out next Sunday while I'm on vacation, so if you want some more FlutterBug content in the meantime, there will be one other video for you over on the main channel. And when I come back, I'm gonna get right back into the swing of things and release some more videos too. So I'm gonna try to do at least 2 videos a month. That's my goal. There might be sometimes more, like this month. This month is gonna have 3 videos total, or no, 4 of them actually. 4 videos. So this is a full month of videos. But there's always gonna be at least 2. That's my goal. So yeah, thanks everybody. In a while. Bye bye.